Imagine this. You're on a road trip with your friends, searching for a quick detour to break the monotony of the drive. You come across a sign that reads, "Welcome to Eldridge Village." Intrigued by the old-world charm suggested by the name, you decide to take the turn. Little do you know, this decision will lead you into a nightmare you won't forget. As you drive into Eldridge, the first thing you notice is the eerie silence. The village seems deserted, not a soul in sight, but you dismiss it as a quaint charm of the countryside. The buildings are old, almost ancient, with ivy creeping up the walls and windows that seem to watch you as you pass by. You and your friends decide to explore on foot. The air feels heavy, and the atmosphere is thick with an unsettling tension, as if the village itself is holding its breath. Suddenly you hear a rustling noise behind you. You turn around, but there's nothing there, just the empty street and the shadows growing longer as the sun sets. You come across an old tavern, its sign swinging in the wind. The door creaks open when you push it, and you step inside, hoping to find someone who can tell you more about this mysterious place. The air inside is stale, filled with the scent of decay. Behind the bar, you see a figure moving. As you approach, you realize it's an old man with sunken eyes and an unsettling grin. He greets you in a voice that sounds like it's been dragged through gravel, offering you a drink. You politely decline, feeling a chill run down your spine. Something about his demeanor doesn't sit right. You decide to ask him about the village. His response is cryptic. Eldridge is a place for those who thrive in the night. Before you can press him for more details, he disappears into the shadows, leaving you and your friends more unnerved than before. Back on the street, you notice the village is coming to life, but not in a way that brings comfort. Figures emerge from the shadows, their eyes glowing with an otherworldly hunger. You realize with growing horror that these aren't ordinary villagers. They're vampires and cannibals, creatures of the night who feast on the living. Panic sets in, and you and your friends run, seeking refuge in an old church at the edge of the village. The doors slam shut behind you, and the eerie silence returns. You can hear your own heart pounding in your chest. The church offers a temporary sanctuary, but you know you can't stay there forever. Just as you think you're safe, you hear a noise behind the altar. You see a figure emerging, a woman pale and ghostly with eyes that pierce through the darkness. She tells you that the village is cursed, bound by an ancient pact with dark forces. The villagers are doomed to an eternal hunger, and those who wander in are never seen again. Your only hope is to escape before nightfall, but the sun is already setting. You and your friends make a desperate dash for your car, the creatures of Eldridge hot on your heels. Just as you reach the edge of the village, you feel a cold hand brush against your neck. You don't look back. You keep running, praying you'll make it out alive. You speed away, the village of Eldridge disappearing in the rearview mirror. Your heart is still racing, but you know you've escaped, for now. But one thing is certain. You'll never forget the terror of the village of vampires and cannibals. That's it for today's tale. If you enjoyed this chilling story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more spine-tingling adventures. Until next time, stay safe and beware of the shadows.